Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Alex from Radd, and we're here joined by Figurama owner, CEO, Shanab. We're at Comfest in Kuwait, and we're going to do the booth tour. And I thought, why don't I just get the boss to do that?
Hello guys, let's do it.
Yeah, should we go straight into this?
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Alex.
Straight in there to 7 Deadly Sins.
Sure. So, Escanor visit is Estarossa, one of our best-selling pieces. Now it's ready to be shipped. All the production was completed, even exceeding what we have shown you in the prototype. And I would like you to show the golden effect. It's a real gold leaf that we used. Similar effect to what we have done to Hunter x Hunter piece. If you remember, Alex, the Buddha hands. All the details, the flame is animated LED, and you have an option whether to be animated or static. There's two animation,
like a pulse
styles, yes, or static.
Also, that's one of the things you mentioned is with the gold gold is quite hard to pull off.
Absolutely.
And without it looking kind of tacky and cheap. And I think you've done a good job of representing that.
Thank
for
you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Also, I just want to add that this piece is an absolute monster, absolutely huge. It's and then the flame effect on it is awesome, really awesome.
It's the biggest.
I think you listed it here as 80 centimeters, but I think it's actually 88.
Yeah,
when I
absolutely.
It.
Yeah, it's the biggest to date.
Yeah.
And the box, the packaging is quite big actually.
Have you got anything bigger planned? Any bigger statues planned?
I don't think Silent Hill is as huge as this, but let's see. Hopefully, if there's a need for that.
Trying to get leaks out.
If there is a need for that.
This piece is then one of the pieces which really, really took me by surprise. I've not seen the anime, I've not read the manga, but the from an artistic point of view, it's absolutely amazing. I love this. I've said it several times, the iridescent paint on the kind of armor.
Absolutely.
I love these two heads, the gore on it as well. I'm a horror collector, and I love the look of this. Anything you want to add about it?
Actually, you have just said it. I mean, it's a magnificent piece. The color is so complex on this statue. There is a huge variation of colors and effects, multiple layers of paint to achieve this depth in coloring. And if you will go to the blood and the flesh around the teeth, in her jaw, it's so realistic.
The teeth look amazing, and then you got the kind of sinew of the muscle there. You got it's awesome in a really it's horrible in a really good way.
And also, Alex, in the pedestal, you see the colors. It's also pearlescent bronze.
Oh wow,
in a way.
And you got loads of detail going on there as well.
So you see different shades that is
I see boobies
going on.
I see boobies.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got away with that one.
It's graphic.
Yeah.
it's very graphic.
I love I hope it comes out well in this light, but there's a really, really nice kind of purple hue to it. Really, really nice piece. This one is actually, this one and the Silent Hill are my two favourite. I have to say that. And it's inspired me to
have a good taste, Alex.
Yeah, it's inspired me to go watch the anime. So
yeah.
I know you told me to read the manga.
Manga.
I'm lazy. I'll probably
anime would do.
Yeah. Then we got the Dororo.
The fantastic Dororo. It's Hyakkimaru with Dororo. This is the production sample piece, and what I love about it is the contrasts. It's desaturated. However, the Kyobis, the wolves, they pop the colors in the statue that leave a great balance. All of these are going to be from metal die-cast swords.
Oh yeah.
With many swabbles for the hands, the heads. So it is a fantastic piece. I love the details, and the compact size is a plus point here.
Is that right that the base is all the demons that he was sacrificed to? Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So with every demon he slayed, he will get one of his body parts back.
Yeah.
As you said, he's like a gore Pinocchio.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it was about his father.
Yeah.
Tried to sacrifice him to the 12 demons, and then he lost the 12 limbs, 12 elements of his limbs.
Absolutely.
And then every time he kills a demon, he gets part back.
Change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
really cool.
Yeah.
As you say, I mean, the way that the wolves pop, and then
Yeah.
you got like I wouldn't say muted, but he's a bit the saturation's low on him.
Yeah.
So like the contrast between the two is really, really good. And then as you point out, like his wooden leg looks really, really well done. I mean,
This
the
is one
actual
of them,
effect-
exactly.
Yeah.
We like made sure to leave part human and part wooden to show like that transition
Yeah.
in his life, I would say.
Yeah. I loved
Yeah.
it. I mean, the wolves, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
The wolves. Really, really like them.
It's a fantastic piece indeed.
Then we come across Silent Hill.
Yeah.
This piece is great as well.
It's
so
start of
this
the
is
show.
James versus Pyramid Head or Red Pyramid Thing.
Yep.
It's the official name.
Yep.
We always call it Pyramid Head. I think in Europe it's...
Yeah, I mean, like that's what I call him since a young age. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what he's always been called. And
Pyramid Head.
as you see on the base, you got this kind of like horror, like Hellraiser, Clive Barker kind of look to it. You kind of go into the base, you got like the blood, which is all kind of like thick arterial blood.
Yeah.
And you run through there. What we need to do, you do have the TV at the back. Sorry, Hakeem, it's around the other side.
Yeah.
But you have the TV here. With this one, there'll be the option to swap the TV and James over, in case you just want to have that. They are working on the podium for the switch out for there. But yeah, so much detail here.
And the reason why you can switch James with the TV, so from a versus piece, it will go to a solo piece.
And then also there are elements on the base which are a little kind of crude.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is, Hakeem, if you come up to us, sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, what we'll do is we'll talk about that, because with the parts on the actual base, you kind of cut away. And you can kind of have them or not, because they look a bit crude. So we're just going to go back to the office and tell you about that. So we have to do the...
Yeah.
All right, so we're in the office with the power of editing. We are back here. So what we're doing is we're going to talk about the parts which we can't show at Comfest because for certain reasons. Which one do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the male or the female?
Well, it's your choice. Which one you prefer?
Okay. All right, we'll go with the male. No. So what we'll do here is, this is obviously the painted prototype. Some of the bits have been kind of damaged on here, just to point out. This piece is really, really cool. I love the horror element of this. But obviously you can see on the top of it the reason why it can't be shown in a convention over here. Do you want to talk through this?
Yeah, so like basically this is part of the pedestal itself, the triangular pedestal of Silent Hill statue. It's amazing. It's a new idea, I would say. And on each side we have put one of the monsters that they are present in the game. It's very graphic and very true to the game itself. We decided to like keep it in the statue, even though if it's a graphic, it's not gonna suit many tastes. However, it is what it is, and it's really selling the feel, the horror and the grunge of Silent Hill. So artistically, we are very satisfied with like what we have done. It's very challenging. It's it's definitely something that it's very graphic, as you have mentioned.
It's very dark and it's very like it almost reminds me of like the Clive Barker kind of style, from like Hellraiser.
Absolutely,
it's really, really like that. I mean, you've got, as I said, I'm just putting these parts on. This is the prototypes of this.
Yeah,
these aren't fitted properly. This is the back side of that. I have to take these off because they're loose.
Even the backside, I would say the artists have done a great job. That's Miguel. I just want to compliment him here through your channel. He have done a great part. Even the inner side of it, it's very well detailed.
The detail on it, when I picked it up, because obviously I saw the statue first without these pieces on. I looked around. It almost, you can't even notice almost the pieces are missing. It's like,
Absolutely.
And then you got them out and I was just like, wow, the rust effect and the paint chipping on the outside of it is really, really well done. And again, the kind of like stretched skin, and they sort of get the veins coming through. There's just so many awesome looks to it. The kind of gloss, like it's raw flesh. And then you kind of flip around. I'm going to take that out. So I'm going to drop it. You flip it around again. You've got like obviously where the guy's there. You've got all the sinew from his muscle where he's stretched the
anatomy.
It looks ridiculous. I mean, even this as like an individual piece, you could have that on a wall like that as an art piece.
On the shelf, like next to the books, or absolutely. And you can see the size. If even like part of the pedestal is like this size, so you can imagine the statue. It's really massive.
I saw comments. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to talk about this before, but because obviously this is filmed before the other part. Anyway, power of editing. But some people commented about they thought it was underscale. Yeah, it's really not. I mean, this is easily a quarter scale man on there. And again, the effects of this are really well done. I mean, if the production comes out like this, if the production comes out 80-90% of this, it's going to be amazing. So what we're doing
absolutely.
We'll move on to the female element. Yes. So this is that. And again, it's got the kind of spikes. Will she have a frame around?
Yes, all of them get the frame, because the idea it's like that. If you see the scene in the game that they are inside the metal cage, it's the floor under them. So we have taken it and we have put it against the wall. So there's lots of artistic liberty in here.
I think when I played this game, I was maybe just a little young, because I never noticed this when I was playing it the first time.
We're innocent, young and innocent.
I think, well, I wouldn't say innocent, but I didn't pick up on that. And again, it's very, I say Clive Barker, but it's also very got H.R. Geiger as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's definite inspirations from those there. And again, you can see why this has. I'm hoping I won't.
She's going to be an upside down.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, just like that. So you can see what we are talking about. Again, it's very artistic. And that's part of the dark energy of Silent Hill. And that's why it should be there.
It should be there, yeah. But I mean, again, I guess there are certain individuals where, they may not be able to display these in their collection. So to give them the option to display without is good as well.
And that's why it's elite exclusive.
Yeah.
It's very low quantity. And actually, we will do it in a way that they can simply remove it.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah. Also, I have to say as well, so I'm just getting my finger around a different way there. Like right in a bum crack. But I do love the kind of like bruising and the kind of raw, like on the inside of her thighs.
Stop touching her there.
Oh, hello. It's got like all this like raised, like scarred tissue almost here, and all the veins popping through. It's really horrible, but you're trying to deliver that point.
Absolutely.
So very, very well done. And I'm going to request.
Thanks, Alex.
Can I get one of these in silicon made up for me, please?
We will make sure that we will get you that's not the size.
Just a little smaller. But yeah. Right, back to the hi-fi.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so with the power of editing, we are back.
Yeah.
So we have the Kenshin and the Shishio?
Yes, it's Kenshin versus Shishio.
Okay, I didn't butcher that one too much.
It's a very Japanese piece. It's regarding the Edo era, samurai, all the details. It's captured from that era. The broken temple, like this is the climax fight, and we can see him. Kenshin is performing his dragon move, which is Amakekero Ryo no Hirameki.
Bless you.
And you see the dragon at the base to represent this attack, I would say.
Yeah.
So that's something. It's a production piece. That's how the customer is going to receive it.
And the thing with this one that's really good is, like with a lot of your other pieces, the heads switch out, but this one the actual busts switch out, don't they? So you actually change
the whole bust,
the move. Yeah.
For Kenshin, so you will have a totally new pose with a new effects.
That's a great idea.
Absolutely,
very, very great idea. Yeah. Where do you want to go first? Should we go across to Castlevania?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. The new line, which is the Dioboxes.
Okay, let's walk over to that.
Yeah. So, Diobox the new line of Figurama collectors. We are so happy to announce this merchandise item that is focused on a photo frame that you can hang on your wall or put it over your shelf. It's up to you. And we begin with Castlevania license. And we have put 6 layers. Unlike like what's known in the market, like it can be 2 to 3 layers. This is 6 layers to give you an amazing 3D depth. Yeah. And this art is created by a very well-renowned pixel artist of Figurama collectors. It's not a capture from the actual game. Like there's our own artistic touch to it. So this is our new line, which is the Diobox. You can see we are expanding in the license. It's not just like going to be games or, I mean, Konami. We will also go for the anime and like maybe some more pop culture as well.
That's one of the things we're moving into now is you're actually expanding more into other products, not just other lines.
The merchandise.
So like moving into the more, more affordable maybe. So like you can reach more customers, and because again, you may have customers that don't have the space for the statues or the funds.
Absolutely.
So this is another way for them to become Figurama customers, and also moving into the other pieces as well. Actually, we've got the Made in Abyss behind us. So there's been a few comments on the group about Made in Abyss about the faces.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, these spotlights are not very forgiving. I don't know. Hopefully, it'll come out a little better on the camera. Otherwise, it's Akeem's fault.
Just to add something, most of the parts are the production final pieces. However, not the faces, not the heads. The heads, we have an updated heads.
Okay.
I would like to clarify this through you, Alex. These are not the final heads. Yeah, absolutely. The final heads are going to be shown whenever we are gonna release the production update very soon.
Okay.
Yeah. But as you see, it's a fantastic piece. We added this moss effect, which is very important to add to the realism of the piece itself. There is an LED light, which is unfortunately like not open now. So
I think the moss effect looks great. I think it's done very well. Done very well.
I agree.
Let's move around. What can we do here? So we've got the Grendizer.
How about we talk a bit about the...
we're going to get there. Calm down.
So basically, this is the Grendizer bust. We have done an exclusive for Kuwait since we are participating in Comfest. It's the Kuwaiti flag, and it was sold out in less than 2 days. So the swappable pieces, whether to have the original shield or the flag shield itself. I mean...
and that one, you probably should have doubled the edition size on that one, because that sold out really quick.
Absolutely. But we want it to be limited.
Exclusive, of course.
Exactly.
So we move around to the Dorohedoro.
Yes, absolutely. Dorohedoro. This is the production piece. The details and the coloring is as great as what we have done in the prototype, even better, because back then the blood effect used to be like very light.
I love the head.
Now it's absolutely darker. So dynamic piece. It's one of our most successful pre-orders that we have done to date.
You got the little man at the top, the little dumpling man.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we can see all the gyoza man.
It's hard to focus on that.
The little details on the base itself, the gyozas, and the sewage part that depict the urban city.
You did tease that there was another piece coming. Yes. But then you said, did you say just watch this space? I can't remember what you said now. But I think it's quite going to be...
But there is another piece coming,
I mean, you haven't told me the piece, but I think it would be quite obvious who it would be.
I mean, it can be obvious for you.
I think... What is it?
Who do you think?
I can't remember the other character.
Shin and Noi.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
The big woman and the guy.
Yeah, that's Shin and Noi.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. It's got to be that.
I'll put money on that one.
Okay.
And then we got the Killy from Blame. When I
Absolutely.
see this, I was looking at this yesterday, and I think it looks so much like Adam Driver from plays Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
I think he could.
You
easily
showed
play
me.
the,
Like,
yeah.
there's a very big similarities in the face.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is very cool. And also, like the element on the base of the creature, it almost looks like the arm looks like kind of Gedos from like One Punch Man sort of style. Very cool.
Yeah, and the painting effect, Alex, is
Yeah.
just a great. You can see all the rust and the mechanical paint. You know, it's so well detailed
Well, like
in terms of sculpt and paint as well.
Yeah, like the heat with the like where he's come through, like burnt through, that
Absolutely.
looks fantastic.
It's because of the laser beam emitter
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
really
He's
nice.
jumping through the hole. Yeah.
And then we got this new line from you guys. So this
Absolutely.
is the Diocube line.
I'm very
And-
excited to show this
Alright.
line with you, Alex.
Which way do you want to go here?
Yeah, we can begin with Silent Hill. So
Okay.
these are the fresh look for the Diocubes that we have shown last year. Those designs were completely changed based on the licenser's request. We have these new designs which I'm very excited to show you guys. This is the pyramid head, James and Mary in the scene like where in the game it was a fight on the rooftop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, you can see the details. It's very chiseled, gore, cute piece, I would say.
I was going to say, because all of these licenses at the moment are quite like they're kind of darker licenses. So like you have Silent Hill, you have the Castlevania, maybe not so dark with Metal Gear Solid, but it's still like more adult.
True.
But then are you going to do any more like cutesy ones, if that makes sense?
I think that's a possibility, Alex. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't see a reason why not, because it like fits very well.
Yeah.
The idea with the Diocubes, as the slogan says, it's a word in a cube.
Yeah.
Anything that we can show the details of the scenery plus the characters that tell a story, it will be like more than welcome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the idea as well is you can stack these like horizontal or vertical, depending on your
yes.
preference.
Absolutely. It's a modular line that you can stack them as you just, and you can build the whole wall of Diocubes.
Yeah. And were they 15, 15, 15, were they?
Yeah, it's always 15 cm by 15 cm by 15 cm. Absolutely.
Yeah, nice.
I think, I don't know in inches how much. I think maybe 7
6.
inches, 6 inches. Yes,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
6 by 6 by 6 inches. And this is Metal Gear Solid.
I was going to make a comment there, but
Yeah.
I'm going to not. I'm going to stay away. I'm
Okay.
trying to be clean in this interview.
do your best to be clean. So this is Grey Fox versus Solid Snake, and you can see Otacon hiding
Yeah.
inside the closet.
Which is
Inside here.
which is your favorite of the three?
Well, all of them are like my kids, man. So I have no preference.
I'm sure you got a favorite child as well.
Nah.
I'm joking.
All of them are fantastic. Each one is a different scene. Each one is a different criteria. I would say I am in love with all of them because I have played in all of these licenses back in the days, and I love all of them, to be honest. Yeah.
And is there anything you've got, like, obviously we did the interviews yesterday, they'll come out maybe at a later date. Is there any teasers or anything you can leak? Anything coming soon?
About this? Yes.
Anything, everything.
So, like,
All of it.
regarding the Diocubes, we are releasing 3 more in this year.
Yeah.
And,
And when would they be, like, pre-orders available?
pretty soon,
Okay.
pretty much soon, yes.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's going to be a ready product that you can just pick out of the shelf.
Because also with these as well, like when you do the conventions, these would be great stock to take to conventions to sell.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
obviously, like, I mean, the Grendizer, people can walk away with it, but you can't really walk away with Silent Hill.
Absolutely.
So it's like, it's to have the stock ready for the conventions to take away.
True. The size is like very sleek, I would say. It's compact and you can just buy it off the shelf.
Yeah.
That's the plan. So it will be like more of a distribution product.
And will there be like an edition size of it, or will it be?
No, it will be
open?
like just a limited edition.
Yeah. Okay.
It is limited, yes.
And then any statues you can talk about, like future-wise, or
There's a Chainsaw Man that we have just teased.
oh yeah.
I am sure
Okay.
that you have
Have we got the?
I am not sure if we have the teaser here.
I can stick. It's okay. I can stick the image in. I got the image on there.
Okay, cool. So this is a Chainsaw Man statue that we have the amazing fight between Denji and versus the samurai inside the train. Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, we'll put that on there. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You touch the screen there.
Yeah. Okay, here you go. So this is the, the hype is
Yeah.
very
Because
big
one of
on
the
this.
comments was that normally you'll only have statues where the fight is even.
Yeah.
Clearly, that's not. There's a win there. You can see a win.
Because it is a great moment that we couldn't miss. The blood, the gore.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna reveal much about it, but I think like once you see the final, you know why it's not even fight.
Okay.
There's a reason for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You will be convinced.
Yeah. All right, so I want to thank you for the time. Thank you for doing that. We managed to do this
Thank you,
before
Alex.
I got no hands free. We managed to do this before the horrible music started up and totally muted us out. I think it's going now, but yeah, thanks for your time. Do the usual, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And thanks to Mr. Chanab for taking the time out. If you have any questions, do put them below, and I'm sure we can get them to him if needed. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.